What's up, everybody? 321 Sportscast. Tracy Rayum here, coming to you live from the studio with the Summer Series 2024. I got some Palm Bay Hoopers and football players in house today. In Junior Fider to my right and Elijah Buffong to my left. How you fellas doing today?
We're doing good today.
How you doing, brother?
Good.
Good. Y'all got some? Did you get some sleep last night?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's rock and roll and have some fun. So we're going to take a little bit of time, learn a little bit about you. We're going to talk some Palm Bay hoops, talk about what's to come. We're going to learn a bit of personal stuff. All right, so let's have some fun. So last year, Palm Bay, y'all had a pretty darn good year, 24-6. Made it to the regional championship game, fell a little short, but man, it's still a pretty good year. Tell us about what that run was like, making it to the regional championship game.
It was fun. I had a lot of fun that year. We had a lot of good players on the team, and it was just a good experience for me.
One game short of going to state, though, man. That's a pretty darn close feat. What did it feel like to you making it that far?
It was a fun run. It was competitive. Like the team, when we practiced, it was competitive practice like almost every practice.
So last year, y'all went 24-6. You only lost 2 games in county. You lost, I believe, to Rockledge and Holy Trinity. What do you got to do this year to overcome that hurdle and beat those teams?
I would say mostly discipline, stay focused, and like play harder defense. I'm pretty sure.
Always got to step that D up, right?
Got to.
What about you? What do you got to do to beat the Holy Trinities and the Rockledges of the county this year?
I just feel like we just got to lock in. You know, like last year we was iffy when we wanted to lock in, but this year we just got to be locked in at all times so we can get a win.
Let's talk football for just a minute. You play football and basketball, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you love more, basketball or football?
Football's my thing.
Okay, so you play wide receiver. What is it that you love about the game of football?
I really like hitting. That's my favorite thing to do. Hitting and scoring. It's just a fun sport to play. It's always active.
Well, the wide receiver is now the most high-profile position in the football game. It seems like you catch some deep bombs, you get them touchdowns, but hitting always seems to be the most common reason why people just like to hit. You don't play no football, do you?
No, sir.
Just dialed in on basketball. What are you doing this summer to prepare yourself? You're playing a lot of summer ball?
Yes, sir.
Who do you play for and what are you doing?
I play on a New Balance team, the Florida Vipers.
You traveling around quite a bit?
Yes, sir.
Where have you been to?
This year we just went to Indiana for our first session, and our next session we got to go to Augusta, Georgia.
And we were talking off camera what a beautiful state Indiana is, right?
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing for travel ball?
I play for Born to Win. Our last tournament was in Ohio. We did pretty good up there.
Anything you're doing to focus on any kind of conditioning or speed and agility or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd be working out basketball and football, but for basketball, I just do like drills with my dad or just conditioning with a team.
Speaking of your dad, he's the coach, Coach Fider at Palm Bay. What's it like playing for your dad?
It's fun at times. Sometimes he can be hard, but he's just doing it for the best.
Does he ever just cuss you out and pull you out of the game? You're like, man, what's up, Pops?
Yeah, sometimes, but you got a reason.
Yeah, he's always got a reason. I promise you that. So what are some weaknesses in your game? What are some things that you think you need to improve on going into this coming season?
I feel like I could do better on my decision on the court and my ball handling.
What are some strengths of your game, some things that the team needs to rely on you for in order to win?
My defense for sure, and I can shoot the ball pretty well.
Okay. You like to shoot that rock from deep?
Yeah, I can do that.
Does Coach give you the green light to go 10 feet behind the three-point range?
Just depending on how I'm playing that game. If I'm hot, then I'll shoot it.
You know, Steph Curry started a trend. It's okay, right? And in the girls' basketball, obviously, Caitlin Clark. What about you? What are some strengths to your game?
My strengths, I say I got a good pull-up, mid-range pull-up, and I facilitate the floor good leader, and I got to work. Things I got to work on, I say probably my three-point percentage and, like, being on the court, like, directing people, like, really directing people. I have struggled with that, like, in the past.
Coach said that he relies on you to set the tempo of the game. And a lot of times that comes from defense, steals, and stuff like that. Do you feel like you're ready to be the ultimate team leader this year and make sure your team knows it's time to press on D and run?
Yes, sir.
How important is it for you to that same question? You're a high-tempo team. Both of y'all together get a lot of steals. How important is it for you to set that tempo as well?
It's really important. You got to set the tempo early so we, like, frustrate the other team, but also get us going during the game.
You're going to go against some pretty good guards. And, it's important to take them off their game, man. I mean, you started, whether it's half court or full court, you don't let them get comfortable, right?
Yeah.
What about team expectations? You were 24-6. That's pretty good, but there's room to improve. What are your expectations going into this season?
The expectation is like definitely to get, if not there or above, like win it, because we went to regional championship. So either win it or get farther than that.
Is there some names? Well, I know there is. Give us some names of some other guys on the team that we can look forward to them stepping up, because it's a team sport too. You can't do it. Who are some other names that got to step up big to make this happen?
Orion Holston and Aaron Rains.
Okay. Orion and Aaron. All right, boys, we got to step up this year. It's go time for them Pirates. What about playing college ball? You still are undecided whether you want to try to play football or basketball in college, but you definitely want to play college ball, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any favorite colleges or any colleges that you potentially are interested in?
I like UF. That's one of my favorite teams.
Gators?
Yeah,
boo.
it's one of my favorite teams.
Well, I was talking to Coach, and he said he's networking with a bunch of college coaches, so this is going to be an important year. It's time to step up. You got to get them highlight videos rocking and rolling on the Twitters and all that social media. So we'll look forward to seeing a whole bunch of highlight videos. What are your thoughts on NIL? Like high school kids making money. You like it?
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect?
Yeah, perfect.
Anything that says making money sounds good, huh? Little car money. Are you going to do anything to try to get an NIL deal maybe?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
You got to work on that social media, right?
Got to.
What are your thoughts on social media and NIL deals?
I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully I can get one during this year.
I don't know how they work. I don't have any advice on it, but I know it's going out there. I know it's a conversation. It should be interesting to see how it plays out. Hobbies, when you're not training for football and basketball, you're not working on schoolwork, what do you like to do?
I like to play the game or just chill at the house.
Let the bones relax a little bit because you're always on the go. What about you? What kind of hobbies you like?
I'll be on the game too also with him, actually on Warzone. Be carrying.
What's that game you said?
Warzone, Call of Duty.
Warzone, Call of Duty. So who wins between y'all?
I'll be carrying him most of the time. I'll be carrying him.
Oh, so y'all are teammates?
Yeah.
Okay, and he has to carry you?
Yeah.
Oh, man, okay. What about your favorite team in the NBA? You got a favorite team?
My favorite team this year was the Mavs, Luka and Kyrie.
Okay, pretty fun to watch, huh?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite player?
LeBron, for sure.
So you just brought up Kyrie and Luke, and then you go with LeBron.
That's my favorite player. But team-wise is Mavs.
You got a favorite football team?
Not a team, but I have a favorite player.
Who's that?
Tank Dell.
Okay. I got some of his rookie cards. I hope he does real good. What about you, favorite player?
Favorite player, LeBron James.
LeBron James.
The GOAT.
I'm going Michael Jordan. And then I'm going Kobe. And then I'm going Steph Curry. Sorry, LeBron. No, hey, I respect LeBron. What about favorite foods? You got a favorite food?
Chipotle.
Chipotle? You a burrito guy or you like the bowls?
Burrito.
Burrito all day. What about you? Favorite food?
I like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. I could do some Chick-fil-A. We got to stop talking about food, man. I'm getting hungry. You hear my stomach growling? Well, anybody who's been incremental to you to this point that you want to give a shout out to, thank them for putting in the time and the work with you and getting you to this point.
I would say my dad for sure. He definitely helps me with everything I do, workouts or helping me get up in the morning and stuff like that. My dad.
He's a good guy. I know him personally. What about you? Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I'll say my dad and my trainer, Antonio Johnson.
All right, fellas. Well, listen, man, I appreciate y'all taking some time. I'm looking forward to hoop season, by the way. I love hoops. And I know a lot of times Palm Bay gets the short end of the stick when it comes to media attention. Now here on 321Sportscast, we're going to rock and roll this year, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so make sure y'all hit me up and make sure we're going to be covering some Palm Bay hoops. And again, everybody says that Holy Trinity and Rockledge are the two top teams in the county. Y'all going to try to do something about that, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, y'all have a good day. So for Elijah Buffong and Junior Fider, thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a good day.